Hello listeners, welcome back and Merry Christmas. Today's video is for all the Swiftie and Travis Kelce fans out there. We're discussing and diving into the Lifetime Hollywood rom-com Christmas in the Spotlight, a movie clearly inspired by Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's real-life romance. In this video, we'll talk through the plot, break down every Taylor and Travis reference, go over what didn't quite work, and decide whether this film is actually fun and worth watching. Let's get into it. Plot. We follow Bowen, a global pop superstar known for her hit songs about love, despite not having found the one herself. That changes when she meets Drew, a professional football player who takes his nephew to a concert. They meet backstage, sparks fly. Yes, I said it. Andrew is instantly starstruck. After he makes a public declaration about her, Bowen decides to give him a chance. Their romance quickly blossoms, but the pressure of fame, family, fans, and media scrutiny complicates everything. All the Taylor and Travis references. Since this movie is just packed with Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce Easter eggs, I've separated them into 4 categories. Taylor references, Travis references, combines Taylor and Travis references, and Taylor lyrics references. We'll start off, of course, with all of the Taylor references. There are many Taylor parallels throughout the film. Starting off, Bowen's style mirrors Taylor's iconic looks, from shiny blonde hair to sparkling outfits and the signature bold red lip. After performing, she changes immediately into comfy clothes. Just like Taylor is known for swapping her glittery bodysuits for oversized sweaters as soon as she's off stage. Bowen advocates for cancer awareness after losing her dad to cancer.
Way you would perform at their Christmas Eve fundraiser, because they're building out some new cancer wing.
Yes, Dr. Glenn's a new chief of staff there. He was one of my father's doctors when he was going through all his treatments.
Similar to Taylor supporting cancer causes due to her mother's diagnosis. The number 13 appears repeatedly. Drew's jersey is 13, and Bowen wears his jersey just like Taylor famously wore Travis's number. Bowen writes chart-topping country love songs.
Her new single and her Christmas album are both sitting at #1.
And gets scrutinized for her music being too emotional, too mean, or too happy, directly mirroring Taylor's own career criticisms. The evolution of Bowen's career, starting young, breaking records, supporting charities, becoming a global influencer, is very much Taylor-coded. Drew mentions Bowen is worth billions, referring to Taylor's billionaire status post-Eras tour.
It's worth like $1 billion. And need football fans?
Bowen has just ended a long-term relationship with an actor, a clear nod at Taylor's 6-year relationship with Joe Alwyn. A leaked conversation between Bowen and her ex stirs controversy. A subtle reference to the 2016 Taylor and Kanye incident. Bowen's fans call themselves arrowheads.
You know, she's gone full arrowhead. It's what they call her fans. Bows, arrows, Bowens, Get it?
Similar to how Taylor fans call themselves Swifties. Bowen loves cats and baking, both very well-known Taylor trademarks. Next, let's go through all the Travis references. This movie also mirrors a lot of Travis's real life. Drew is a professional football player. Though he is a wide receiver instead of a tight end, it is clearly inspired by Travis. Drew has a strong bond with his older brother, who also plays professional football and has a family. Direct parallels to Travis and Jason Kelce's close relationship and podcast. Drew is completely starstruck when he sees Bowen performing, mirroring Travis's real reaction to seeing Taylor on the Eras tour. Drew publicly expresses his interest in Bowen after fumbling their first meeting, similar to Travis publicly talking about Taylor on his podcast after failing to give her his number on the friendship bracelet. Combine Taylor and Travis references. Some references overlap between the two. Bowen's fans calling themselves Arrowhead is also a subtle nod to Arrowhead Stadium, where Travis plays, and also where he saw Taylor perform for the first time. Drew receives a bracelet with a message on it, a direct nod to Taylor's friendship bracelets and Travis' attempt to give her one. The couple initially keeps their relationship private, mirroring Taylor and Travis's quietly spending time together before going public. Bowen goes public with Drew by attending one of his games wearing his jersey, exactly how Taylor soft-launched her relationship with Travis. The film mentions that their relationship inspires fans to support each other's careers, similar to the real-life crossover between Taylor's fans and NFL audiences. And finally, Taylor's lyrical references. There are countless lyrical Easter eggs throughout the script, including the phone quote from Look What You Made Me Do.
I'm sorry, Uncle Gonzo can't come to the phone right now. He's dead.
The old Taylor can't come to the phone right now. Oh, 'cause she's dead.
Bowen referring to herself as a bleacher girl, which is clearly referencing You Along With Me.
Never really the cheerleader type. More of a bleacher girl.
The news reporter name is Amy, which is possibly echoing the song Thank You, Amy.
Thank you, Amy.
The main character's name, Drew, is a possible connection to Teardrops on My Guitar.
Drew looks at me.
At one point, Bowen quotes Why They Gotta Be So Mean,
Why they gotta be so mean?
a clear nod to Taylor's song Mean.
Why you gotta be so mean?
Saying phrases like You're a Tough Kid and My Wild Boy are possible references to I Can Do It With a Broken Heart and But Daddy I Love Him. At one point, the news reporters quote that the two have alchemy chemistry,
The alchemy between these two is off the charts.
clearly referring to Taylor's song Alchemy. We get an All Too Well reference from the song All Too Well. And finally, we also get a Wonderland reference.
And you think you're Wonderland, but you're really just big empty hole.
From Taylor's song Wonderland.
We found Wonderland.
What didn't work? There are 4 major criticisms fans have about this movie. 1. The third act breakup. For anyone who has watched their fair share of romance movies or have even read their fair share of romance books, know all too well about third act breakups. We can see them coming from a mile away. But it's not the occurrence of the third act breakup that disappoints you, it's how it's executed. Most third act breakups are unnecessary and predictable, but sometimes if they're done right, they can be well deserved and make for more compelling storytelling. This movie's third act breakup, however, did not do that. Many believe that it felt forced and predictable, and an overall emotional payoff, which I happen to agree. The third act breakout felt very lazy and very predictable, and could have been used better or just not used at all. The second thing scrutinized about this film is that it is not Christmassy enough, and I do understand where people are coming from with this complaint. There is no big activity or plotline that really symbolizes Christmas. The film more focuses on the romance and family dynamics. But I will say that they did do a good job of keeping the Christmas vibes still there, as the background was always filled with Christmas decorations, big sparkling trees, shiny tinfoil, hanging mistletoe. The outfits were also very Christmas inspired. A lot of the outfits they wore stuck within the colors of Christmas, or they even wore Christmas clothing like onesies or big Christmas sweaters. So even though the vibe of Christmas was not the forefront of this film, still kept subtle Christmas themes sprinkled throughout. Next, people say the music simply does not live up to Taylor Swift expectations. This complaint is just ridiculous to me. The fact that people even went into this film expecting Taylor-level music is crazy. Not only is this a simple rom-com Christmas Lifetime movie, Taylor has always been next level from the moment that she stepped into her music career. Not only is she the biggest artist in the world, has broken almost every record in the music industry, and the only person that is ever going to make Taylor-level songs is Taylor. So if you go into this movie expecting Taylor level music, it is completely ridiculous and you are going to be extremely disappointed, as there is nothing and no one that is going to be able to match Taylor's level of music. She is truly a one and only. Finally, the last criticism with this movie is upsetting some Taylor fans with the references. Some felt that the references were either too obvious or uncalled for. As a Swiftie myself, I didn't find the references all that bad. But I'm not Taylor or Travis, and this isn't a movie about my relationship. So who am I to judge of whether or not it's offensive? Only Taylor and Travis can do that. The final verdict. Overall, Christmas in the Spotlight is a fun, cozy, Taylor and Travis inspired holiday rom-com. It is not going to be your next favorite Christmas film. It's a Lifetime movie after all. But it absolutely knows who its audience is. If you're a Swiftie, a football fan, or just want a light, easy, low-key Christmas romance with tons of hidden references, this movie is a charming holiday watch. And for all the Swifties listening, it is the perfect time to watch it. Taylor has had an absolutely massive year this year, reclaiming her first 6 albums, releasing a brand new album, holding the entire Billboard Top 10 again for the 3rd time, giving a handful of rare interviews, including appearing on Travis's podcast. She got engaged and is releasing a 6-episode Eras Tour behind-the-scenes documentary. If you want more Taylor energy this Christmas, this movie will definitely satisfy. Let me know in the comments, what were your thoughts on the film? Have you seen Christmas in the Spotlight? What did you think of the Taylor and Travis references? Fun or a bit too much? And what Christmas movie do you think I should review next? That is all for this episode. As always, everything we discussed will be linked below along with my socials. Please be sure to like, subscribe and follow. Feel free to leave all your thoughts and comments below. Thanks for listening.